Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel and welcome to Stretch the Sketch, where we take a 12 by 12 sketch and shrink it or stretch it into a smaller or larger size. I'm also doing a baby got scraps video, which means I'm going to be using as much scrap paper as I can, which on this sketch is not a lot, to be honest with you. I am starting out, I'm doing a 9 by 12, and so I'm starting out with packaging from 49 and Market. It's for their one of their pink photo frame packages. It's actually not the film strip, but the photo frames. And so I took the packaging, I took it over to my silhouette, I cut a bunch of circles at it. I also cut out this Barbie cut file that I created using my computer and my silhouette software. And I really like how that came out. So I'm going to go ahead and use those. I know I'm going to be doing a ton of pink on this page, which is kind of weird because it's for my son and his girlfriend, but they are wearing pink in it, and he's totally okay with it. He has got pants on that are black and hot pink, and he has pink gaming dice that he uses. Not that it's his favorite color, because that would be lime green, but he's totally okay with it. So, and I know she loves pink, so she's going to love this page. I am using some sprays that I actually borrowed from one of my friends that were at the retreat I'm at. I am using some rose quartz dilutions. I'm using some Altenew Puffy Heart spray and some Vibes Sweetheart. Most of the background is the Vibes Sweetheart, and then it's got a sprinkling of the other two colors over it. And I really like how that looks. And then I'm going to use some Cotton Candy Catherine Pooler ink to go around the outside of my layout just to kind of finish it off. And I really like how it's looking. So it's really kind of hard to get exactly the same color that the 49 and Market is when I was kind of limited on sprays. So by mixing the 3 different colors, I don't know, I think it works really well and complements the packaging that I am using. So a couple of these circles I decided to cut the center out of. Actually, I think only one, but the other ones I just cut them in varying sizes. I'm also going to use the center out of that one that has the center cut out of it. I am inking everything up with Black Soot Distress ink because my son is wearing black in the photo, and I thought the black provides a nice contrast to the bright pink and really shows some depth for these pieces that I'm using. That wood veneer Barbie head, I've had that in my stash for a very long time. I don't even know that it's probably not really a Barbie head. I don't know where I got it from. I think I got it from a friend of mine several years ago. I came across it in my stash a couple months ago and was like, oh, this is going to be so perfect for a Barbie layout using this photo. And it's just been sitting on my desk waiting for it to get done. And so I'm happy to finally get it used. And I really like the way that it ends up looking. There's not a lot of different elements to this page outside of paper. So I've got that wood veneer, and then pretty much the rest is all paper and mixed media. I'm not using any other embellishments. I think with all of the circles on there, I'm not going to need it. Now the sketch does have a bunch of little word strips. I might go add some of those later just to kind of note down that this was a photo of them taken when they went to go and see the Barbie movie the day it came out. So they're dressed up for it intentionally, and I think it works well. This photo works well with all of this pink going on. So now I did borrow this stencil from another one of my friends at the retreat, and I don't know who makes the stencil or what it's called. So I cannot link that down below for you. I apologize for that. And then the paper glaze that I am using is Carnation Pink is the light one, and then I don't know the name of the other one, to be honest with you, because that is also not mine. I'm borrowing that also, and I'll have to look that up. I'll try to put a link down that below for you for that. But it is a really pretty pink, and so I wanted to bring in a little bit of a mottled look to this texture that I'm adding. I didn't want it to be like a one flat color, and I think the darker pink helps it to stand out a little bit, but then the lighter pink helps it to keep it from being overpowering and in your face. So I wanted it to be a little bit subtle, but still recognizable. And I really like how that looks in these two corners where I'm layering up all of these paper bits that are circles. It's going to kind of just finish it off and make it look like there are more circles than there actually are. I did have a little bit of leftover packaging. I had 2 packs of those pink frames, and so I had 2 pieces of packaging, and I was able to get that Barbie background out of it, the title background, the word hi, and all of these circles, and I think it works really well. The darker color for the Barbie title is just pink cardstock, and it was actually a test cut that I was doing. I was having trouble with my silhouette, and one of the newer releases of software that they did, and so I had taken my silhouette to work in case, so I could call them on my break, and this was a test cut. And so I rated the cardstock that the girls use at work for some of the projects that we do together. So it's very rare that I have cardstock in my stash. I mostly have pattern paper, but that's where that came from, in case you're wondering. Now, I did pop a couple of these circles up onto some foam tape to give some added dimension. The actual word Barbie is popped up onto foam as well to give a little bit of extra pop. And then I did add back the centers to the B, the A, the small b, and the E, just so that there's no void in the center of them. And then the Barbie head is also popped up onto some foam because that big circle is on foam. So I put a little foam under her neck to support her. So go check out everyone else who's playing along with Stretch a Sketch. Links are down below. Also links for Baby Got Scraps is down below, so you can go and check that out. At the last minute, I did use another stencil with some arrows on it, and I did use a little bit of that same paper glaze to add those arrows. That is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have questions or comments, leave them down below. I will be back with you later in the week. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.